Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to share with you all a Dollar Tree DIY planner cover. Now I did something similar to this on my planner channel. I will link that video down below. In that video I used some of the wall art stickers. This time I'm actually going to be using this wall art, actual framed wall art by Special Moments. The SKU number on this is 252662. This art is gorgeous, y'all. And I thought about painting the frame and putting it on the wall, but I decided against that. So we're just gonna make a planner cover. Let's go ahead and open it up. All right, so now that we have the wall art actually out of that frame, we're going to go through and measure it for the cover of our planner. Now, I am currently in a Happy Planner, so that's the cover size that I'm gonna measure for. You can also, if you wanted to put this in a smaller frame, measure it for a smaller frame. If you have a different kind of planner, you can measure it for that planner cover, whatever you wanna do. So all you're going to do is simply use your planner cover as a template. So you want to measure out and see how much you have to cut off of this this wall art. All right, now once you drew on there your measurements, you're gonna go ahead and cut it out. You can either use your scissors. That's the most economical way, because I'm sure if you don't have a pair of scissors, you can at least pick up one from the Dollar Tree. I have a paper trimmer, so I'm just gonna use a paper trimmer to make sure that my lines are exactly how I would like them to be. Now, once you're finished, cutting out the measurements, you can then take your scissors and make the edges of this round. And when I say make it round, if you'll see my planner cover here, the edges inside before you laminate it are round. That's the result I would like to get as well. So you can take your scissors and simply cut around here. I have a paper rounder, so I'm gonna cheat and use that way because it's just easier and I know for sure they'll be round. So that's what I'm about to do right now. You can get this kind of thing at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, those stores like that as well. And they always have coupons, so don't ever pay full price for this kind of stuff if you don't have to. Now the next step is completely up to you. You can laminate it if you like. If you have a laminator, I have a laminator, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Or you can just leave it like it is and punch your holes in it and decorate it. And now for this portion of the video, I'm gonna bring out my little pink mat just because I don't want any damage to the desk or anything like that. So here is my Scotch laminator. I got it from Walmart. It was very cheap. I believe it was about $15 or $17. They usually have these on sale. And again, they have them at craft stores too, but Walmart, a lot of people have Walmart. I know some of y'all don't have craft stores where you live, but Walmart usually has them too. When I do these DIYs, I really want to try and pay attention to accessibility. I think that's very important when people do DIYs. You're showing other people what they can use items and do with items, but you also want to make sure you're, I guess, catering to your audience. You can't please everybody, but you want to let people know where they can get stuff and where they can get substitutes for stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna power that on. I have to wait on it to heat up now. I have it set on 3, and when the ready symbol is blue, it's ready to go. And until then, here is my little laminator pouch. This is the Scotch brand. I get a pack of 20 of these from Walmart. Fairly inexpensive. I don't know the price off, the top of my head. They also have Scotch self-laminator pouches that are cheaper than getting the laminator and, the pouches that come with it. So if you don't want to buy a laminator, you can get the self-laminating pouches. Now, Dollar Tree also sells some little laminating pouches as well. I have used that in the past and they're okay, but they're just a small size. So you wouldn't be able to do anything big like this planner cover with it. I'll put it in the pouch, and when you laminate things, they tell you to put the closed end of the pouch into the machine first. All right, y'all, so the blue light is on, so I'm gonna go ahead and just feed this cover into there. And I apologize for this overhead angle. I know the side angle is the best, but I am not dressed for YouTube right now. So we're just doing this overhead angle, and it's just going into there. And I'll probably feed it through twice just to make sure it's how I want it. and that it's secure within the laminating pouch. And then I'm going to cut around the edges, and then we're going to decorate using some Dollar Tree supplies. Right, so now that we have that done, I'm going to go ahead and cut along the edges of it. For this, I'm not going to use my paper rounder. I am going to use scissors just because I don't want to mess up the edge where it's laminated at. Now while I'm doing this, I just wanted to mention, like, as far as the items in Dollar Tree, you have to make sure that you're checking every aisle, y'all. Now the stores that I frequent, because I have a couple stores that I go to, most of my hauls are never just going to be from one store, because around here in my area, that's just not possible. Some stores have better items than others. Like I have one store, they always have great food items. Another store has the great impulse items. Another store I go to strictly for craft items. But you need to make sure you're checking every aisle. I go up and down every aisle because a lot of the associates sometimes put things in aisles that they don't need to be in. So I'm making sure I thoroughly check that store, because you never know what Dollar Tree is going to have in it. You really don't. And you never know when your Dollar Tree store is going to surprise you and actually have those items that you're looking for. All right, so now that I have my little happy planner holes punched, I'm going to go through and decorate. I'm thinking with some of these rhinestones. I used this in the last planner cover video, and it's just what I have on hand, you know. Trying to just use my stash. Didn't want to buy anything additional, but the Dollar Tree does have their Jot brand rhinestones in different colors, and I think the pink and the yellows would look so good like inside of these hearts. I don't have that right now, so we're not going to worry about it. But what I do have, this is not even a Dollar Tree item, but they usually sell similar stickers with phrasings. They may not be as thick as these, but they do have a variety of alphabet stickers. These came from Walmart. They're about $2, I believe. I want to use the phrase "life is beautiful" on this planner. Or in this planner cover, excuse me. And you don't just have to use this for a planner. You can also make a journal cover. You can make a journal out of Dollar Tree items. I think that might be the next thing that I do, is make like a DIY journal. So let's see how I want to place these things down though. And this actually has glitter on it. Life, where do I want to put the life at? Could put it over here by her head. Put life. So this little dot for the eye. Life. Is beautiful. I love this. I really wish my stores would get more of this type of art in. Life is beautiful. Trying to make sure I space it out enough to where it's not looking too crazy. And other things that you can make journal or planner covers out of are gift bags. That's a great idea. You can also use gift cards, not gift cards, greeting cards. You can use greeting cards and make mini planner covers or mini journal covers. You can use the covers of those composition notebooks they have with the pretty designs on them. The covers of just their regular spiral notebooks if you want to. Say for example, you didn't have like the base of the base of your planner or your journal, meaning you don't have the inside pages. I don't know why I'm trying to get all technical. Let's say you didn't have the inside pages. You could take one of those spiral notebooks from the Dollar Tree. That could be your journal. And you could go through and bling out the cover of it, or find one of these wall arts and cut out the wall art and tape it or glue it to the cover of that spiral notebook. all kinds of stuff. If you all would like to see a video on the different ways that you can create journals out of Dollar Tree items, leave this video a thumbs up and comment down below and let me know. I would be more than happy to do that for y'all. It's not a problem at all. And then also, like I mentioned before, just the wall stickers. I'll put that video that I did down below and y'all could see what I did with the wall stickers. Now to tell you the truth, this looks good by itself. I don't even know if I want to put rhinestones on it and mess it up. Let me do maybe one rhinestone and see what happens. I've already used some of them. Now you could also go through and make a washi tape planner cover. That's probably something that I'm going to do next on at my actual planner channel. Is, you know, if you don't have any of the fancy washi, if you have Dollar Tree washi and you're not sure what to do with it or you have too much of it, you can lay the washi diagonal. Just use different washi strips and lay them down diagonal on your paper. And then you can go through and laminate the washi cover, or you can just maybe put some clear masking tape over it. That's like an alternate way to do it. Just put some masking tape over it if you don't have laminating paper or laminator. All kinds of stuff, y'all. Let me see if I want to put... You know what, maybe I'll just do something down here at like the corners of it or something. How many rhinestones did I use? I used 5. Instead of just, you know, putting them all over here, we'll just use them in the corners. And just kind of do it like that. It's not doing too much. I didn't want the rhinestones to overpower the cover. And that's it. We have our DIY planner cover. And let's go ahead and actually put it on our planner. So here is my planner. Let's see how it looks on the cover of it. It actually looks pretty good. It could have stand to be pushed in more into my hole puncher, in which I may go back and still do that, or I may not. It's actually not too far off, to be honest. Oh, I love that, y'all. I'm in love with that. And I'm gonna go through and just put my other one on here too, just so I don't misplace it or lose it or anything crazy. Only thing is, with this wall art, the paper is not as heavy duty as like this. So if you wanted to maybe put some cardstock behind it, meaning tape this or glue this down to some heavy cardstock or construction paper, you could do that just to give it more weight. But this is gorgeous, y'all. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to comment down below and let me know if you want to see a series of me making some customized journals out of Dollar Tree supplies only. And I mean only, like the rhinestones, the lettering, all of it would be Dollar Tree stuff. And I would even find a way to maybe laminate it using Dollar Tree stuff. So I hope that y'all are having a great day, and I will talk to you again in my next video. Bye.